Hi everyone, um, welcome to this video tutorial. So let's have a question from quadratic equations. So for example, I'm going to have this one, right? So this is what we call a perfect equation, right? What do we mean? It means that it can be solved by the use of factorization methods, okay, unlike the other type that can only be solved by using completing the square and also the formula method. Right, so let's find the solution for this one. Okay, so we all understand to say if we're solving quadratics, we have to, first step, we have to write everything in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, which is a constant, and these are equated to 0. Alright, so we have three components here. We have a, which is the coefficient of x squared. We have also b, the coefficient of x, and the constant c. Alright, so here what we do is we are going to rewrite our question in the conventional format. So we have x squared, alright, minus 7x, okay, minus 7x, here you will discover that, okay, so it's supposed to be 8, sorry. So minus the 8 is going to come on our left side. In other words, as you say, it crosses the equal sign, but numbers never cross. Right, so we find the additive inverse of 8, which is negative 8, then we bring it to the other side. Okay, so we remain with 0 on the other end. So now here what we're going to do is we're going to find first the product, right? And how do we get the product? So you discover that the product is gotten by multiplying the coefficient of x squared and also the constant. So we have p for product, which we are going to have 1 times negative 8, right? We have negative 8 right, like that. Then we find the sum. Okay, so what's the sum there? The sum is the coefficient of x, which is negative 7, right? So finally we're going to find factors. Okay, now there is a condition for you to be able to get correct factors. So in simpler terms, we're going to have just factors of 8, getting it as a positive number here. So we're going to have 1 times 8, these are factors. Then we have also 2 and the 4. Then we also have, what else? What else? Factors of 8, so 1, 8, 2, and that one. I think that's all. Yeah. So we have these two sets here where we have to do a test. Okay, so the condition that has to be met is that the coefficient, the two factors, when you add them, you have to be able to get the sum. All right. Then when you multiply them, you're supposed to get the negative 8. So we're starting with the first set. So when you multiply this one, how are you going to be able to get negative 8? So you can put a 1 this side, a negative I mean this side. So are you going to be able to get a negative 8? Yes. When you multiply, you're going to be able to get negative 8. That's if you have a negative that side, right? But when you add, you discover that you won't be able to get a negative 7. So it means the bigger number is going to get a negative, right? So we have negative 8 and also 1, right? So actually this is a set that's going to qualify. So this is actually the correct set, because this one will be able, of course, to give us a negative 8 once we multiply, and of course put a negative in to one of the numbers, but then when you add, you discover that these two sets cannot give you a 7. So you reject this one. So you proceed with your factors. So you just say x squared now. Okay. Now, the whole point of us finding the factors is just to substitute this part. Alright. So we're going to substitute that part. So you have negative 8, which is x. Then the one there, it's positive. So just say plus that one. Alright, plus x. Then you continue with the last number there, which is negative 8. Then you equate everything to 0. Okay. So now you see this middle part. So these were the factors that we've substituted for this guy here. Right? So what do we do from here now? We are going to factorize. So you get this part and also this part. So how are we going to do this one? So you say what's common in the first two terms. So your x there is going to leave x. Then you're going to have minus, okay, 8. The other side you're going to have positive 1. That's going to be common. Then in that one you're going to have x. Then minus 8, like that. So everything that has to be in the brackets, they have to be the same, so that you pick just one. So here we're going to get x plus 1, so x plus 1, alright. Then from the brackets, just get 1 as well.